Jordan Sexton writes, "Hey guys, my name's Dane." I guess his name's not Jordan. I'm an overnight huge fan of your show. Thanks, Dane. I'm a huge fan of Marvel and what the industries are doing with their mimics of the comics, but I am also a bigger anime fan and would love to see some remade flicks of some of the popular tunes from my childhood, such as the Ninja Turtles, which is obviously being sought, but what about a Gundam series movie? I know they sort of experimented with such an idea, but I feel like Sunrise Studios would do well selling the Gundam franchise off. And as vast as the series really is, Mobile Suit Gundam or even Gundam Wing could be a huge seller.
Or Gundam Style.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all I can picture in my head is Sai in some giant robotic suit running around. No, here's... a lot of people have written me about Gundam or Robotech or stuff like that. I mean, remember, there was a Robotech movie in development, like 6 years ago. Tobey Maguire actually joined on with a Robotech production as a producer and apparently was going to star it. And, I don't think anything has happened on that since. But here's the problem. We've already talked about this Guillermo del Toro film coming, Pacific Rim. And fairly or unfairly, probably unfairly, any attempt at making, I think right now, a Robotech or a Gundam movie would be met with the general movie audience thinking this is just a Pacific Rim ripoff. Obviously, you and I know that that wouldn't be the case. That's not the case at all. But remember we talked about how there's a bit of a disconnect between genre fans and general movie-going audiences. Well, this is one of those things. Nobody in the general movie-going audience has heard of Gundam or watches Robotech or anything like that. You and I do, and we know it would make an awesome movie. But now we got Pacific Rim. If Pacific Rim wasn't there, I'd say, yeah, the field is ripe for somebody to take one of these properties, Robotech or Gundam, or one of the other ones, and make something really cool that I think maybe audiences could sink their teeth into. But with Pacific Rim being out there, and especially if it's good, if Pacific Rim is as good as we think it'll be, then that opens up the door for sequels, and it means that giant robots becomes the purview of Pacific Rim to movie-going audiences, and anything like Gundam or Robotech unfairly would be looked at as a ripoff. Dennis, do you see this any differently than I do, or is there something I'm missing?
No, I completely agree with you. I think you're right that people have a disconnect between what they know and what the general audience knows. No one knows what Gundam is. I know what it is. I never really watched it. I did watch Robotech, which was great, and I think it would make a great movie, but nobody knows what Robotech is. I mean, but after this Pacific Rim movie comes out, people are just clamoring for a Pacific Rim 2. They're not going to be clamoring for another franchise.
Yeah. It's unfair, but it's the truth.
Hey guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and will keep you up to date on all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to find out about our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.